So, Dr. Umar and this school, Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. So apparently, Dr. Umar is possibly about to lose the school if he doesn't pay these fees and water bill and vacancy fee. I think it's totaling up to about almost $18,000. I don't feel like Dr. Umar is a scammer. I don't feel like he scammed anybody because he actually has the school. Like he actually did what he said he was going to do and buy a school. I just feel like he oversold and overpromised a lot way too early, even though he's been talking about this for a decade. Now, I am a avid Dr. Umar supporter, but I just feel like he didn't have the proper team in place. He didn't have a project management team to handle none of this. I understand he wanted to keep it black, so he didn't want any bank or government grants. He wanted it to be from the people for the people. He wanted the people to fund it. That's why he wanted charitable donations from the black community. He didn't want to have to go through the bank or through government grants to get the funding to open and operate the school and hire, staff and teachers and all that. I don't think he scammed the people. I think he just didn't plan it accordingly the way he should, and then just the overselling of dates and not delivering, saying it's going to open here but we need this and construction here, and then well, this happened. It was a bunch of promises that never got delivered. So I think that's what fucked it up. That's one of the reasons it fucked up. And then I do want to blame the community too, because he was looking for black skilled laborers. So people who have skills in HVAC, electrician, plumbing. He was trying to see if he could find any black people who would do it pro bono, because he didn't have the funds to pay them, a lot. A lot of the black people did not show up. They did not, help him out. They pulled out, or, whatever the case may be. And that pisses me off, because if you for the people, you should want some sweat equity in that. You should want your hands to be on that. Whether I'm getting paid for it or not, that's a good cause. You know what I'm saying? It's for education. It's for the kids, for the black boys, black kids. I would if I had that skill, yeah, I would have gave my services to help, because it's like, bro, I want to be attached to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't just want to donate. I want to get my hands in that building. I want to be able to say, yeah, I worked on that building. I put this in place for it to operate and da 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 da. But it didn't happen like that. I don't feel like he's scamming nobody. I don't think Dr. Umar is a scammer. I feel like he just didn't properly structure this correctly. He was trying to do it solo dolo. Well, not solo, but as far as doing it by himself, him being the sole person operating this whole thing instead of having a team and, an accountant. He not disclosing the financials. It just, over the years, he's been trying to do this for like a decade and finally get the building, but it's like now you don't have the funds to pay these vacancy fees and the water bill and some of these other fees and whatnot. And then now he say his banks are frozen or whatever. I don't know. I hope he gets the money. His bank accounts get unfrozen so he can pay this stuff, or however that's gonna work. I don't want to see him lose the building, because a lot of people donated, and it's like a lot of that money would end up going. It was for nothing if we donated, and then you lose the building. But I don't know. I think he didn't properly plan it. I do not think he's scamming the people. I don't want this to turn out like that Jay Morrison Tesla real estate fund, debacle.